Good afternoon and welcome to the Gulf News Business Wrap. I'm Ed Clowes and today our top story is Carrefour, the supermarket retailer, has launched a floating shop. This morning it announced that it would be setting sail onto the high seas, posting out off 3 beaches down Dubai, Al Safur, Jumeirah Public Beach and Kite Beach, and it would be offering jet skiers and yacht owners a taste of ice cream and sunscreen and other retail goods in case they got hungry whilst out on the water. The company, which is owned by Majid Al Futtaim, said that the barge or the floating supermarkets that it would be using will actually suck in pollution and waste in an effort to clean up the seas whilst they are out there selling, and they wouldn't be using plastic bags and plastic straws in their products. They'll be stocking over 300 items, including hot and cold goods and a range of medicines as well. There's no date as to when that will go live yet, but the company says that it's always looking for innovative ways to reinvent its retail offering. Elsewhere, Wall Street shares took a dive overnight here in Dubai, with all 3 major US indexes down 3% amid growth fears. Analysts in the US have pointed to a flattening yield curve and concerns among the major research firms that economic growth may be slowing, and this was made worse by President Trump's comments on Twitter overnight, where he called himself Tariff Man and threatened more tariffs and more taxes on Chinese goods into the US, potentially derailing a truce between the 2 countries. Much of potential growth still hinges on the truce between the 2 countries that was hammered out at the G20 summit, and January 1st is set to bring in a raft of new measures placed on goods imported from China into the US. So analysts point to that to say if that can be resolved in the coming weeks, then the outlook for growth may be more positive. And lastly, an OPEC deal between Saudi and Russia is still some way off, with Khalid al-Faleh, the Saudi oil minister, saying that the pair had yet to reach an agreement on production cuts for 2019. Russia suggested it may be willing to cut 150,000 barrels of oil a day, and which leaves Saudi fearing it may have to shoulder too much of the burden of production cuts. So we will be watching that to see if the 2 countries can come to some sort of agreement, obviously in light of the exit of Qatar from the OPEC group. That's all for today. I'm Ed Clowes. Thanks very much for watching.